They said this can't happen. There are citizens that work their whole life and get less than that in Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's my deal. Where you white people at? You stormed the Capitol January 6th. Rent high as hell. Car insurance high as hell. Groceries high as hell. All your jobs are being replaced by robots and AI. There are no unions to speak for you. White people, where you at? You say this your country, right? They talking about raising the retirement age to 70 years old. Used to retire at 60. Then it went up to 62. Then it went up to 65. I was born in 1960. You know when I get to retire? At 67. Now they talking about raising to 70. That's because they ass humped the Social Security. Stole all the money. You got people in business, Elon Musk and people of this ilk, within the next 10 years are going to hit $1 trillion. How come you ain't getting no money out of them? These niggas sending rockets and spaceships into space. But you want millennials to work until they're 70. Now, 2-3 years ago in France, they had a revolt against that. They tried to raise the retirement age to 65 or 67. Them people hit the streets. White people, where you at? Y'all just the last ones to get hit. Go ahead, Jay.
Well, and the thing is Social Security works because the people that are working now paying into Social Security,
right.
That's who's paying the people that are drawing the Social Security, which means that the baby boomers are getting ready to, have already started retiring.
Yeah.
And by the time they reach the end of the baby boomers' retirement age, the millennials are the ones that will be paying into Social Security.
Yeah.
And the workforce from that generation is a lot less than the previous generations.
Yeah.
So therefore, they're expecting to run out of money somewhere.
Yeah, our generation will probably be the last generation to receive Social Security. And check this out. When my grandmother retired, there were 25 people paying her Social Security. Today, there are 3 to 5 people working to pay for your retirement, your Social Security. The government has butt humped Social Security. They spent the money on everything else. But now, since they're set for life, they want your child, your grandchild, to work until they're 70. When do you get to enjoy your freaking life? When? Now, they say that life expectancy in America has dropped. So you're going to raise it. They want your ass to die on the damn job. Mm-hmm. So they ain't got to pay you. Meanwhile, Elon Musk ass pulling in $1 trillion. Nigga, do you need $1 trillion?
And even when they pay the people to Social Security, it's not that much.
Nope.
It's not really enough for
it's
them
not what
to,
you're giving the
to have a quality of life.
Right.
And then they have the audacity to sometimes send these people notices saying that they've overpaid them. How did you overpay them? And
that's your problem.
It was their fault, the government's fault, that they overpaid them, allegedly. And then they want them to pay it back. And what they do is
because you screwed up.
They garnish their whole entire check. They leave them not one dime.
They did Miss Maddie that.
Exactly. My mom.
Jackie's
That's
mom.
how I know for a fact what they do.
How many checks did they take from Miss Maddie?
3 months.
That was damn sad.
It was 3 months in a row.
Because you screwed up.
They sent her a letter saying that they had overpaid her and X amount of dollars, and they let her know that as of this date, we're going to start taking the money back.
And I've seen a lot of things like on a Dateline and whatnot where they did some people that, and they had to fight and fight and fight in order for these people to change the laws. How are you screwing up and it's my problem? Mm-hmm. I have to suffer.
And this one guy here recently, he was interviewed. And he said that when he was a child, he had some type of illness, so his mom got Social Security for him. Well, his mom has since passed because he's like at Social Security age now.
Yeah.
They're saying that during that time when he was a child, his mom was overpaid, but because it was him, he have to pay it back.
Yep.
And he's like, he can't afford to pay it back.
I remember
but they're
one
making
guy
him pay it back.
One guy had been handicapped or something, and they came after him. Stop fighting these people's wars, mine. Stop fighting their wars. Why won't they send their children and grandchildren and great-grands to the war? You're only fighting to make these people richer. Meanwhile, your people coming back, missing limbs, PTSD, all kind of horrible things. See, if you've never been in the military, you don't understand. You'll look at a person, ain't nothing wrong with him. You don't know that he tried to hold his homeboy in his arms with his brains leaking out of his head. You don't understand the horrors of war. See, America don't show you that. Other countries show you beheadings and shootings and killings. In America, we don't show you people dead in the street. Remember last night we watched the CEO who fell from that basket?
Yes.
How come you didn't show that in America? That's why other countries think we're soft. Other countries would have showed you his ass falling out that basket, that CEO over in India and hitting the damn ground. I'll try to put the video up right here so you can see it, but you ain't going to see him fall. And that's why people think we're soft, because we don't show death. They do in other countries, okay? They people are inoculated against that shit. And it's just sad, mine.
Because a lot of people don't want to see that type of stuff. You can't unsee something like that.
Yeah, but it's reality.
It is reality.
It's what's going on in the world. So let us know what you think. Are you willing to let your child go and fight for this country? Are you on board with what the immigrants are receiving? They said this one dude in Chicago said that he had to get one of his employees to translate for him what the Mexican was saying. The Mexican had been here 30 days, was driving a Range Rover, had a $5,000 gift card, already had somewhere to live. The Democrats are trying to replace the black vote. And that is all it is. Put down in the comments. Let us know what you think. Are you on board with what they're getting? How much do you get if you're retired? Please put that down. How much are you getting a month? You was probably pulling in 60, 100, 200,000 a year, and now your check $1,500 a month. You paid taxes. These people ain't paid a damn thing.
And if you retire early, they penalize you 30%, and you never recoup that.
And you can't go get a job to make up for the money that they've taken. Let us know what you think. We greatly appreciate it. PushGapRadios.com.
Dallas, baby.
Top 7 things black people search for on